Chicago's infamous Parkway Gardens, aka O Block, was sold last year. And now, it seems like the building may be getting torn down. Let's take a look at what's happening. According to reports, the Parkway Gardens Houses, known to rap fans everywhere as O Block, has officially sold. Residents will be asked to leave, and the demolition process is set to begin in January 2023. The Parkway Gardens Houses is a complex of 35 buildings located between 63rd and 66th Street along King Drive in the south side of Chicago. Built in the early 50s, the complex was the first housing cooperative in Chicago, owned and operated by middle-class black people, and was home to famous residents like Michelle Obama. But it became famous in the early 2010s as the birthplace of drill music and the home of rappers like Chief Keef and King. Chief Keef and the other drill rappers who came up after him exposed the world to the culture and residents of O Block. But the area along King Drive is also plagued with gang violence and is considered among the most dangerous neighborhoods in the country. O Block was owned by a real estate developer called Related Midwest. The property comprises 13 acres of land with 694 apartments. Related Midwest purchased Parkway Gardens in 2011 for $40 million and has had issues with the property ever since. The crime and frequent maintenance problems made the building difficult to manage. Plus, it routinely failed inspections, and one recent report found more than 50 violations. A few years after purchasing the building, Related put an additional $58 million into capital improvements, including increased security and social programs. Each unit underwent a significant renovation. 10 out of 11 elevators were repaired, and the exteriors were preserved to protect historic mason work that landed the building on the National Register of Historic Places. The media praised the improvements, and they even won an award. But they were ultimately unsuccessful, and Related continued to receive nonstop complaints from residents and neighbors. The property was just too massive to maintain easily, and the frequent crime and gun violence created severe liabilities. The property has struggled to make a profit, despite enormous tax breaks and guaranteed rent from the federal government. So, by 2021, Related Midwest finally had enough and put O Block up for sale. News initially broke that O Block was being put on the market last year, prompting Lil Durk and Chief Keef to offer to buy it. Durk responded to a post about the sale by College Kid, tweeting, "I'll buy it, doesn't matter how much it is." Chief Keef also jumped in, tweeting, "I'm gonna buy O Block, watch. Four of them gonna have to move around." But sadly, by the time the news became public, Related Midwest already had a buyer. They announced that the property has been sold. Although it's unclear who bought it and what they plan to do with it, the property's biggest selling point is a federal contract ensuring subsidized rent in the future, which is attractive to many developers. However, based on their decision to demolish the buildings, it's unclear if they plan to continue providing low-income housing. Say Cheese originally predicted that the building would fall victim to gentrification in a post about the sale. The tweet read, "O Block, Parkway Gardens will be disbanded and relocated. O Block has been sold and best believe it's going to be developed beautifully and completely out of the range of most current Woodlawn residents." That Jewel and Metro Squash facility should have been writing on the wall. This is about to get interesting and eerily familiar. Can anyone say Cabrini or Stateway? They about to open up Section 8 in Bloomington, Champaign. That's been the move literally since they started tearing down the Jacks. Now, it seems like that prediction may be coming true. It's still too soon to tell what will happen to O Block. But seeing as they're asking residents to leave so they can begin demolition means that the O Block made famous by Chief Keef will soon be gone. And what will replace it is yet to be seen. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with the latest news in hip-hop. And check out our other videos for exclusive content and more. This is RapTV.